Morning. It's Bill from Lachlan and Sons Lawn and Landscape. It's about 2:30 a.m. November 18th, 2020. I just got back from trucking. I thought I'd put out a little content, see if I can bump us up a little bit. Um, Driving around at night, you get a lot of time to think. You know, on November 7th, I went to a conference over in Novi put on by a bunch of YouTubers. It was so much fun. Um, I sat at a table with five other young guys, and it was so much fun. Um, Everything happens for a reason, and I just thought it'd be fun. It wasn't a whole lot of money to go, and it was a whole day. Uh, Brian Fullerton put it on. Him and his wife. Uh, they uh, they put on a really good program. Great meal. Being a single guy, that was worth the money pretty much right there. Uh, there was five young guys. Three of them were 25 and 26, those ages, and then there was two 14-year-olds, and that was so much fun. My oldest boy turns 11 on Saturday, Chase, and it was so cool listening to these young guys and how proud they were of the equipment they had. Uh, like one already had a UTV that he pulls around over near Chelsea, which is only about 10 miles from here. And the other young guy that kind of helps him out, he's got his mower and his garden cart, and he's wheeling around the subdivision. And they're so proud and so pumped up, and you can tell they just, they love Brian, and they love that Kelfus and that Stanley, that Dirt Monkey. I loved his seminar. Uh, he's my age, and he's very, very intelligent. Corey Ballard, I liked him a lot too. He's I could relate a lot to the older guys. Obviously, they've done a lot better than I have, financially for sure. I'm pretty sure we've all learned the same amount of lessons. That just comes with age and making mistakes. Um, but these young guys, they uh, they were so much fun to listen to. One guy was from New York. Um, grew, Basically, he lives in the same kind of snow belt area that I grew up in, and the younger guys were just listening to our stories about plowing 2 feet of snow and being out for 20, 30 nights straight and getting no sleep, and you know and for us, that's how you grew up. That's what you did since basically high school. It was a lot of fun. The kids had so many questions. Like the two of them just absorbed everything, and it was pretty cool to watch. And that was on Saturday, and then over the course of the week, I had time to kind of sit back and reflect on how ambitious these young men are. 14 years old, and they're already out. They got 10, 15, 20 properties, and they're doing really well. And it was so cool. 285 guys plus everybody that put it on, and everybody was so happy. And we all do the same thing. We're all learning the same mistakes. We all spend a little bit of money to listen to people that they get it. That mulchmate guy, I forget his name, Nick something, super smart. You know, uh, I'd like to get to talk to him down the road. He's big into stock cars, which right away I knew he was a good guy, and very, very intelligent. But it was great. So over the course of the week, I got thinking, you know what? These kids are 14. You know what? I'm gonna put Chase on the walker and see how he does. And I had him blowing leaves because that's part of his deal with baseball is he has to earn a little bit of money. So I had him, doing some leaves around the house here, and he's not even 11 years old yet, and he's got this big backpack blower on, and of course I didn't adjust it because I like it where I want it, so it's dragging down near his ass, and he'll hit the throttle and it'll almost blow him right over. He's barely 100 pounds probably, and he's just having fun. And you'd watch her from a distance, and when he doesn't think you're watching, you can see him like giving her full throttle and blowing stuff everywhere. It was a lot of fun. So I let him do his thing for a bit, and you could tell he was getting tired. And he comes walking over, and I said, "You want to run the machine?" He's like, "Well, I was running the machine." I said, "No." I said, "You want to get on the walker?" He's like, "Really?" Couldn't really think of a reason why not. He's tall enough, he's smart enough, and he has very good hand-eye coordination, and like it was amazing. Like I'll put the video up. Within 15 minutes, he's riding around at part throttle, and he's very focused, and he listens so well. It's you hear so many things about how lazy kids are these days, and then you go to a conference like that thinking, you know what, it'd be a good way to kill a day. I don't have the kids this weekend, which always sucks, and it's only an hour from here, and it was so much fun. It was just so much fun, and just sit back during like an intermission and just watch all these young guys walking around and all the it was really fun. It gives you a little bit of motivation to keep going because it's hard. And as you follow this channel, you'll find out that I found out last year that I'm bipolar, and there's a reason why I work all the time, and it's not just I could care less about money, but it just helped me balance it without medication. And now that I have this medication, I have all the patience in the world, and it's magic. Business has been way more fun. Like I'm bagged. Like it's 2:30 in the morning. Yesterday sucked. I didn't get home till I didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I didn't get much sleep, and it was too windy to do leaves. I'm not chasing my ass all day, so I just tried to get a few things done. Got a nice haircut, had a big feed, and headed back to Chicago. So it's 2:30 in the morning. I gotta touch up some blades here, and hopefully be back out by like 9:30 and get a couple of cleanups done. Hopefully before it gets too dark, and then head back to Chicago. It's fun. It's sometimes you really wonder if it's worth working all these hours. So far, I'm 47 years old. I've worked 60 to 80 hours a week, pretty near my whole adult life, and don't really have a whole lot to show for it, really. But both boys are growing up to be real good, and they're smart and super hardworking. It's definitely worth it. Got to lead by example, and there's a lot of good parents out there raising really good kids. I wish there was more of them. But going to that conference and spending like 8 hours with those 5 young guys, it was pretty fun. So I really look forward to next year. I'm going to take Chase next year. I know over the next year he's going to learn a lot about, being in business and grass cutting, and with sports he learns a lot too about working together and working hard and failing. It was pretty fun. So I just want to take a few minutes, get some content up on this YouTube channel, and see if we can build this Lachlan and Sons, and maybe one day I'll be able to retire and slow down to 50 hours a week. Anyways, be safe. Have a great day. Bye.